Tuesday, so I had to move the truck. Got a lot of rain yesterday. So yesterday started the first process in trying to get a rental house. So I guess it wouldn't be the first process for everyone, but for us it was. Getting pre-approved. I know there's a couple homes that wanted pre-approval before we go look at them, so we got that knocked out, done. I got a couple different mortgage companies I want to work with, or at least inquire about and see what they can do. But we got one from a big bank, got one from Wells Fargo, so the smaller local ones I don't see being an issue at all. So I'd rather work with a smaller one just so we can build a reputation with them. Plus they're, from my understanding, a little bit better to work with because they'll mold and tailor loans based on your situation in most parts. So Wells Fargo did a pre-approval. Got pre-approved with them. Sent me a couple different letters for different dollar amounts. I don't know if when we bought our current home, we got one pre-approved for what the listing price was. I don't know if it's really necessary to get multiple letters at different amounts. I mean, I guess I'll learn that in due time. But as far as hurdles, I felt like that was a big one. I kept procrastinating, not doing it. Didn't want to go through, answer the questions, get all the information together, but it didn't take as long as I remember, and now it's done, it's over with. There's a couple homes that we wanted to look at that required pre-approval or ability to pay cash before they would allow us to see the home. So some of them from the outside look like some nice wedge deals. So now we can go take a look at them, see how bad they are on the inside. I'll probably post a video with that to see, just so you guys have an idea of what we're looking at. But definitely want to document the whole journey along with everything else that we kind of do. I was going to kind of pose a question, maybe a daily question. I kind of wanted to get myself into the habit of doing a log. Figured I'd pose some sort of a question that I have, see if anyone responds or has a good answer for it, maybe a different perspective that I'm not looking at. Probably have more questions about the like the local vendors, banks, mortgage companies. As far as I don't know what I should be asking them. I mean, I originally thought you kind of want to be I don't know. I guess the local mortgage companies, I just need to explain to them the situation, the plan, how I want to approach this, what my goals are with investing in real estate. Kind of always been like a quiet, secretive guy. Don't want to show the hand. Want to surprise people or catch them off guard, but as I get older, I feel if you just kind of express what you want in a nice, considerate way, you get things a lot faster, or get stuff done, or people understand where you're coming from and start looking for the things that you're wanting. So, I've always wanted to try and take care of most of the stuff myself. get let down a lot when you have other people do it, but part of it's my fault because you don't set expectations, or I didn't set expectations back some years ago. Still, growing, learning. Then I kind of feel like all my work that I put my name on, I like to be as perfect as possible. When most people don't even understand what perfection is, they're fine with, a coat of paint with some paint splatters on the baseboard, where that would drive me nuts. Most people, they don't care. They're content with just having fresh paint on the walls and trim. I know I'm kind of going all over the place here, but at the end of the day, just to circle back, it's trying to get out of my bubble and get stuff done. So when it comes back to the local mortgage companies or local banks, I personally feel, and based off of listening to Meet Kevin and Bigger Pockets, I believe it's going to be the wisest choice. They're going to give you probably the biggest variety of mortgages that you can get. You're very limited when well, I'm speaking on behalf of Wells Fargo, what I had talked to them yesterday about, but you're limited on the mortgages that you can get through them. Because I was looking at FHA, like the remodel rehab loans. So I just need to get with the local banks and just kind of give them an idea of what I'm wanting to accomplish, where I'm wanting to go with all this, and hopefully they'll be able to set me up with the right package, right situation. Maybe they're dealing with investors right now, so that's kind of the hope, that the ones I do talk to are already dealing with investors and can kind of point me in the right direction. I totally understand everyone's hesitation, because I've been procrastinating just getting this pre-approval, but it's tough, man. When you got a family and you got a job and you got to go to work to make a living, it gets to be a lot. It's kind of tough to do these extra things for something that's not producing anything right away, and it's going to take a little bit before it does produce. I know when I get some time off the busy schedule, I just want to veg out and watch TV, hang out with the kids, hang out with the wife. But yesterday was a unique situation. I capitalized on it. So I spent a couple hours on the phone calling around with the mortgage companies. Got the pre-approval. So in my head, that was a big accomplishment that I wanted to get done. I kept dragging my feet on it. Yeah, I find it hard to believe we're at the end of July already. It's July 31st. The summer has just blown by. I feel like there's so much that I wanted to do with the kids and the family, but man, between work and as you get older, the time just flies by. Part of the reason I'm trying to get into real estate, I want to take back time. Instead of giving it to somebody else, I want to try and manage it and have more control over it. That's probably my biggest driving factor. So I just want to get time back. I don't know how many people like the new Corvette, but man, I tell you what, I've been watching that thing and watching some other YouTubers, and man, I wish I was in a position that I could purchase that new Corvette. Man, that'd be fun. That's a sharp looking car. I think the majority of the people do like it, but I don't know how you couldn't like that. That's an awesome bang for your buck right there. For the amount of performance you get for the dollar amount that they're selling it for. And granted, we still got to see it in person. I know pictures and videos don't always tell the full story, but tell you what, from everything I've seen, man, I really want to. I'd get one. You know, I'm trying to get my dad to buy one. Start enjoying retirement a little bit more, but we'll see if he does. Almost all the way to work. I'm gonna stop and get some coffee creamer. I don't know about you guys, but man, I got hooked on coffee creamer years ago. Of course, my taste and outlook on health has changed, so I've moved away from the normal coffee creamer that's got 7 different oils and everything else that's not healthy for you. I moved over to an almond-based creamer by Silk. It's a hell of a lot healthier. So I gotta pick some of that up on before I get in the work. So yeah, I'll keep you guys posted on where we're at. I said there's a house. There was a couple homes that we wanted to see that needed pre-approval. So I'll keep you guys posted on that. Probably do a walkthrough when we call up the realtor. Alright, they didn't have my coffee creamer that I wanted, so I had to try a different brand. Usually I get Silk, and I had to try Almond Breeze, so I don't know how that is. But anyways, like I said, I'm gonna try and make it at least this week alone, where I force myself to do a video a day, kind of like a ride to work, pose a question that I don't really have a good answer to, see what you guys think, and then just talk about our, meaning my family and I's journey through real estate. So that should do it. Thanks for watching.